what's up everybody? I saw a video last night of some guy who was playing something similar to this, and I thought I could do my own version of this because, well, okay, so what it is like, it reminds me of Carl Perkin's Right String, Wrong Yo-Yo. And what that is, he took that from Cannonball Rag, Merle Travis. If you haven't heard Cannonball Rag, you should. Check it out, it's awesome. And there's a lot of cool versions of it. You could, like Merle Travis's son, Tom Bresh, he does some cool versions of it. I think there's one where he plays with Chet Atkins and they play it together. There's a really cool one where Tommy Emmanuel plays with Brad Paisley. It's live on like the CMA or something like that, CMA Awards, or it might be the Grand Ole Opry, I'm not sure. Anyway, there's a ton of versions of it. And even like the Merle Travis original version is awesome. So we're going to check this out right now. It's got so much stuff that you can steal from this and put in a rockabilly song. It already sounds very rockabilly already, which, hence the Carl Perkins thing, right? Now, part of what makes this song so catchy is that it has secondary dominant chords in it. What's a secondary dominant chord? Now, if you notice, this song is in the key of G, but it starts on an E dominant 7 chord. Now, in the key of G, the E chord is a minor chord, although we play E dominant 7, and we play it here like this. Now, you could think of it as just like taking the 6th chord and changing it into a dominant 7 chord, like changing a minor chord into a dominant 7 chord. But like what it actually is you're taking the 2 chord in A, in the key of G, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1. The 2 is an A, and that's a minor chord. If you go up 5 notes from the A, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, you get an E. The E would be a dominant because it's number 5, right? So that's where it comes from. And so what dominant chords like to do is they like to go back to their 1, right? So we have that E wants to go back to the 1. And then we play an A, and we make that a dominant 7 chord. The A, as a dominant 7 chord, is the number 5 of a D as in dog. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right? So now that A wants to go to a D as in dog. And we do that, and we play that as, it has a dominant 7. Here's your 7 sound, your flat 7 sound. And we add in a 9 and a 13. And then it resolves onto the G again. So what we have is this. Right? And that's just really catchy sounding. And a lot of people use that. And you should use it too. So let's go check this out right now. I'm not gonna go through what every little finger placement is and all that. I'm gonna show you how you can do this stuff on your own, okay? Just trust me, I'll get you there. Oh hey, I should mention, if you guys want to learn a lot of other stuff like this, where it's like super broken down, if you hit up my Patreon at 6-string Twangin, no G on the end of Twangin. My whole idea there is to break things way down so much so that you don't have to copy anybody ever in this style of music. Well, in like rock and blues and stuff like that too, you know. So where you're able to like completely understand how all this stuff is structured so that you can like write your own songs, solos, all that stuff. And you won't have to copy anybody. Like you'll understand exactly how everything is like pieced together and how it all works. So hit up my Patreon at 6-string Twangin. Now, here, what we got is, so like I said, it starts on an E dominant 7. And what we're playing is, like, if you go up to an E here, and that's our 6th chord that we changed into a dominant 7, the 5 of our 2. And if you take like an E dominant 7 like this, all we're doing is we're putting our pinky on fret 7 of our high E string. So we're adding that. But we have to change our hand fingering around. So now we have it like this. So like it would be like if here it was my root, like where I was, everything else is the same. I'm just adding a pinky on the high E string, fret 7. And now instead of my root note being here, I'm playing the open E as my bass note. And this guy here is just bouncing from our E to our D string. And this fingers, see, like for these ones, you can create any kind of pattern that you want. Like, or you can go. Any kind of pattern that you want, it doesn't matter. Now we go to an A chord, okay? Now you could choose to just go like that and do an A7. And I always like to add in our 9. That sounds really good. Like, here's your 9 of A. Flat 7. 5. Although, what I do here is, like, I took this from Cannonball Rag, where it goes. And all I'm doing is, like, from our E chord, these 2 fingers in the center here are gonna change strings, right? Like they're still gonna stay on their respective frets. So like this finger is on fret 6. It's still gonna stay on fret 6. It's just gonna go to the G string, and this finger is still gonna stay on fret 7. It's just gonna go to the D string. And now our root note is our A. And that is just it's an A major triad. And up top we have a 9. So that is an A add 9. And for this guy, he's going. So what we got is the E. And then we change. So like each one, like one. So 4 measures of that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4, 1, 3, 3, 3, 3, 4, 4, 2, 3, 4. I can't count like that because I'm not that smart. So 2 measures like that, and then that's 1 measure of that. And like for the rest of that 4th measure is a walk up, and then you start a D9 chord. So slowly, how much we have so far is going to be like this. Okay, I kind of screwed that up there, but and then we got a D9 chord. I'll get all the way back around to it after we flesh this out, okay? So now we just walk up from our fret 3, C, into a D as in dog. All right, so for this one, you're alternating your bass between 3 strings, right? And this guy, who's holding down right here, has to jump between strings 6 and 5. It comes down on the A here. Okay? So you walk that up into your G, because that's implying a whole chord. And then it starts over. Okay? So I walk that up from open to 2 to 3. And then I just do like a, it's like a blues lick. I pull off. So we got like 7 and 6 here, 5 and 5, and this is all on strings 3 and 2. That's 3 hammering on the G string. That, and I pull off to an open string. Okay? And that starts it over. Because that's the same as our intro. Okay, so then our second time around, we're gonna go. So instead of playing all of it right here for the E, we're doing half of it. So this is still E. I'm just playing higher up, right? I'm still playing an E right here, and I'm playing a flat 7 here. So I'm playing a G sharp here. It's its major third, right? Okay. And then we go to our A. Same as your D. Exact same thing. And then we go to a D as in dog, and you can like walk that up if you want, or you can. And all I'm playing is like it's like a bar chord. It's kind of hard to grab all the way up here because it's like super cramped. Whoops. So what I'm doing is I'm taking my, see my ring finger? I'm taking that off. Think about it like this. I'm going to take my pinky off. And my ring finger is going to go where my pinky was. So now I have an octave. Right? Everything else is the same. And now my pinky is okay to like scoot around and hit these extensions up here. So what I'm doing is I'm grabbing that flat 7 here, and then I'm grabbing a flat 3, and I'm giving it a tiny bend. And that's all I'm doing. As this guy is going. And if you are having some trouble like with the Travis picking, the thumb style, I have an older picking lesson on that. I swear to you, it'll help you out. I think it's one of the. I don't want to like toot my own horn, but I think it's one of the best ones out there because I totally broke it down. It's how I learned to do it. It's called How I Learned to Travis Pick. I swear to you, check that out if you're just starting out on this style. It is extremely helpful, and it starts out slow, breaks it all down. I swear to you, check it out. I can't stand by it enough. So what do we have for this second time around? Oh, so it would end. Okay, so what did I notice? What did I notice? When we went. Okay, so on that. For the second one of that, I'm just holding this. I'm not even changing anything. It's like this hand is just stuck, not doing anything. Right here. I think one of those times I did something like for one of those times I walked up and I did an open A7 like this. And then all this is the same. But for one of those times I went, And for this one, it's exactly the same as our one up here, but D isn't dog. I just did it here. Well, it's not exactly the same because like some of the embellishments I'm doing are slightly different, but like the hand position is exactly the same. And for this, for the E7, I'm adding in a 9 here. And if you want, you can add in the flat 3. So let's just practice that. I did something like that. I went, whoop, I went, yeah. So we could check that out. So starting from whoops. So what I did is I just took a diminished chord and I'm just sliding it down 3 frets at a time because it stays the same chord. It's just that you're inverting the notes. They just flip-flop. But all of the notes are the same. So if you make a bar on fret 8, so what it is 8, 9, 8, 9. 8, 9, 8, 9. 8, 9, 8, 9. Slide, if you think of your bar, slide that down 3 frets. 1, 2, 3. And now your bar is going to be on fret 5. So 5, 6, 5, 6. Slide it down 3 frets again. 1, 2, 3. Now it's on 2. 2, 3, 2, 3. And if you look, your highest fretted note is a G. Same as the chord that you're implying. That's just like taken from like a pentatonic shape. And then I'm grabbing, I'm like envisioning a G7, which is, I'm thinking like, how am I thinking about this? I'm thinking about it like I'm taking just, I'm subtracting my pointer finger here, and I'm just looking at these three, and so I'm just playing that. Although I use my pinky instead, and I leave this one up. And I'm coming in from a half step down and sliding into it. So let's go through this really slow and see what we got. So what do we have here? G, a major 7, a flat 7. And that goes into our E, since we're coming in on an E7 chord. Song's in the key of G, and we start on that G here. Although we go low, low E. I started playing Cannonball Rag there. Let's do that again. Not too bad. Now, if you are wondering what Cannonball Rag sounds like by Merle Travis, I can play you a little bit. I can't play the whole thing because I'm not that good, but it starts like this. How's that go? Okay, that's it. You gotta get that open E. That was pretty bad. bad. Let me try to do that one part again. It was like a... let's start it from the second verse. I can't get that. Something like that, man. I haven't played that in a while. But that's I really love that part where it's like. And then, of course, the G9. Is it a 9? I don't know. I'd have to analyze that. Yeah, pretty sure it is. But that over a D7. He's playing the same thing over the G. I can't do that how to pick. You don't have to play every single thing that I played. You can do your own things. You just have to understand the structure, right? Like, we're playing chords. That's what it is. The other deal is we're using our thumb. It's alternating a bass line. Just like on a piano. Boom, 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 boom. Think like Ray Charles or like Jerry Lee Lewis. And the other hand is your other fingers. Right? That's the structure. You got the chords, your thumb is doing the bump, 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 bump thing. Your other fingers are grabbing the other like tones that are in that chord, and you're grabbing some extensions. If you can free up a pinky, especially, you can grab those higher extensions, right? And like this guy. So you can add in those extensions, those little like flourishes of things, and they don't have to it doesn't have to be exactly as I'm showing it to you. It's however you think sounds good, which is awesome, right? Like, you don't have to do it exactly. Just like play around with stuff, see what sounds good to you. I don't know if that sounded good, but it's worth a shot, right? I tried it, like an A sus2 chord. Adding in that third, who knows? It might sound good in like a different song. Maybe it sounds way better. So try it out, right? Just keep trying things is my whole point. And I think that's gonna be it, man. I'll tell you something though. My fingertips gonna hurt. I haven't been playing the guitar that much recently. I'm out of shape on the guitar. I gotta practice more. I gotta just like play more like regularly. I just been so busy like doing other stuff in life, you know. I'm not like playing as much as I used to, but like, man. Anyway, all right. All right, I'll see you guys around for next time. And until next time, you just keep on picking.